Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is your boy James from What's Your Forte, and today we're going to be installing a carbon fiber ARMASPEED intake on my F90 M5. I know you guys already know I had the MST intake. ARMASPEED reached out, said they wanted to send me their new carbon fiber intake for the F90, and I'm going to try it out for you guys. We're going to put it on, get some sound clips, and see how this thing looks in the engine bay. All right, let's get it. All right, everyone, so this is everything included. Now, ARMASPEED did send me out this towel. You know, as you guys know, I be sweating. So they sent me this out, this towel, so that was very nice of them. We do have like some intake covers, which are right here. The carbon weave looks very good. You got some more clamps. You got some heat shields, actual carbon tube, which it looks really good right there. And then you got your filters right there. So this should be pretty simple. Since I already do have aftermarket intakes, it should be pretty simple. Very similar process, just now I got the heat shields from ARMASPEED. So let's go ahead and get started on this. ARMASPEED did include some instructions as well, so if you do feel maybe a little uneasy about doing this, they do have instructions as well as you can watch my video. So how about that? So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so the first thing we want to do is take off these plastic covers on both sides here. So just want to get like a tool kind of like this or a flathead, just get underneath the plastic little rivets right here and then just get them out. So just take your time, pop them out, and you're good to go. This one on this edge is usually kind of in there, so I usually use a flathead for that one. Also, one other thing you have to do is take this weather stripping up right here, so it'll be easier to do once you get this up, because the weather stripping is going to come up like that. So just have to remember to take that up as well. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is take off these braces right here and also take off the intakes. So these intakes are held in by these clamps, so you just use a flathead to take it off. These, if you have the stock ones, I think it was a 15 and an 18. Since I have these dress up bolts, these are Allen keys, so I have to use those to take this off and then take out this old intake here. So if you have the stock intake, you can just release it from here. There's a release point here, and then the box should be able to pull out once you get everything out. So my setup's gonna be a little different because I had these aftermarket intakes, but with the stock box, it's pretty much the same process, just you have a stock box versus aftermarket intakes. So let me go ahead and get these old intakes off, and then I'll come right back once that's done. All right, everyone, so I want to show you this part right here. So this little part right here is included from ARMASPEED, and they want you to install it right over this little sharp metal piece that's sticking up. So I'm assuming this is probably to protect stuff down here, but they did want you to install that. So you just kind of want to push it down, and it goes on just like that. So very simple, but that is one of the steps that they do ask you to do. So I did it. So there you go. All right, everyone, so I went ahead and installed one side off of camera, and I'm gonna show you how to do it on the other side with you. So the easiest way to do this is to put the heat shield in first, feed this carbon intake tube in through here. Go ahead and have this silicone piece attached to here. And then once you feed this through here, you can slide the actual stock bracing on that way. Then you can mount it. I will leave it unmounted until you get everything in place. Then once you get finished with that, I'm going to go ahead and let you know, pushing this carbon through this hole right here from the heat shield is tight. It's super tight. So if you got any kind of lubricant or spray or anything you want to put on that to kind of make it a little easier, definitely do it, but take your time. You don't want to crack the carbon. So take your time, and so you don't mess anything up, but it is going to be a tight push. But once you get it pushed through enough, you'll see that it'll line up right here where the stock inlet is, and then you'll be able to clamp everything down and get everything tight and secure. But this is what it's going to look like. This is one side of the intake right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side on camera so I can show you guys exactly what I did. All right, everyone, so I'll go ahead and put the heat shield in first. And the heat shield, you'll see this orange grommet right here. This is gonna line up with that little piece right there. So you just kind of want to slide it down. And you also have your stock lower inlet here. So just line everything up, push it in, and then you'll see how everything just lines up perfectly right there. So everything lines up and you're good right there. So heat shield in first. Next, what I would do is go ahead and put on your silicone piece. You're gonna have to grab two clamps right here. Make sure they're facing the correct way, as you see right here, facing up. And I'm just gonna slide this on. Always go bottom first and then finish the top. Bottom part is usually what you can't see. All right. Yep. Got these tangled up here. Now what I'm gonna do is go ahead and tighten this inside clamp right here, so this doesn't move anymore. All right, so now we have the silicone piece on. I'll go ahead, I would say, I'll give you a tip. It's better to tighten this a little bit off of it, so you just don't have to do too many spins on the actual silicone piece. Just go ahead and tighten it off of it so you can get a couple spins going. Makes it just a little easier. Then we're just gonna slide this on, put it in there temporarily. Now it's time to feed the carbon piece through here. So like I said, you wanna be very gentle with this. This is carbon fiber. You don't wanna crack it. So it's like I said, just take your time. You kind of just gotta push it through, all right? It is gonna be a very tight fit. Then once you get it to about right here, this is where I would say go ahead and put your stock brace, slide it back on, because if you go too far, you have to pull it back out to get the stock brace back on. So this is gonna go like this. So let me pull this back down. What I'm gonna do is put these in. I'm not gonna put them in tightly, but just so I can have the placement. Just give it a couple of screws. Give it a couple of screws. Remove that DME cover. All right, I gave it a couple of screws, so we're good to go. All right, now we're just gonna push this carbon through. As I stated, just take your time. Go a little back and forth, take your time. It's a lot of back and forth, all right? So I don't want you guys to see me struggle on camera back and forth. I'm gonna come back once I'm done with it, all right? All right, so the best thing I've seen to do is kind of hold the heat shield and just kind of push with the bottom of your hand up towards the inlet. Once you push up like that, you'll see it feed through. That's probably the best way to do it. Now that we have this all fed, I'm gonna go ahead and tighten up this clamp here. Then we'll put the filter on and then we're good to go. All right, everyone, so the ARMASPEED intakes are now installed. One thing they did say in the instructions was that when you fasten this filter to the carbon fiber inlet tube right here, do not fasten it on the line. So that you'll see a line that the carbon, how they made the carbon, there's a line right here. Do not fasten it on the line, because they said just to prevent any cracking or anything like that. But otherwise, you're good to go. This isn't going anywhere. Everything's in here secure. Everything's secure on that side. There is a cover that goes over it. So you will have a cover for both sides. That's gonna fit over everything kind of like this on this side, and then the same thing on the other side. What I'm gonna do before I put the cover on is we're gonna get some sound clips with the way it sounds without the cover. Then I'll put the cover on and get some sound clips what it sounds like with the cover. right, everyone, so these are what the covers look like. So this part of the cover is gonna mount right underneath that screw. This part is gonna mount underneath the little push pin that goes right here. And this one is gonna go right underneath that one right here. So you will have to move this a little bit just to mount that right in there. And then that's it. So it's pretty simple, mounts pretty quick, pretty simple. Same thing on this side. You're gonna use that screw, this mounting point, and then that mounting point right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. When I come back, I'll have these installed, and then we'll get some sound clips with the cover on. I don't think it's gonna change much, but we'll get the sound clips anyway. All right, everyone, so as you guys can see right here, we have the covers on. The covers look really, really good. I do like the way it looks, and I think I'm gonna leave the covers on. I think it just adds some extra bling, and now it makes this look not as nice because this is some nice carbon fiber. So I might upgrade this. I don't know. I kind of feel like it's overpriced for what it is. These engine covers, I just feel like they're super overpriced. But if you guys know of anybody that sells a real good engine cover, let me know. I'll take a look at it. I'm not sure if I really want to do it or not. I'd rather spend that money in something else. But so now we have these covers on. I do got to still put the stock pieces on right here, but you guys know what it looks like. It's pretty simple there. So I want to go ahead and get some sound clips with the covers on. See if we can see if there's any difference. All right. So let's go ahead and do that now. All right, everyone, so that is how you install the ARMASPEED carbon fiber intake on an F90 M5. It sounds good. I love the way it looks, and it just really complements this engine bay very well, and also fits the car and the mods that are already on the car. So if you're looking for this type of intake on your F90 M5 or any of the other ARMASPEED intakes, I will be having a link down below in the description where you can find yours. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. After this, I'm gonna have some driving clips of me driving in the car. Then we're gonna end the video, all right? So please like, subscribe, comment down below. Let me know what you think. Do you like them? Do you not? Let us know, man. So again, special shout out goes again to ARMASPEED for sponsoring this video and getting these sent out for me, all right? So if you want to hear some more clips, I will be having them on my IG. So make sure to go follow me. I have my IG pop up right across the screen somewhere. You'll see it pop up, man. So that's going to be today's video. Hope you guys liked it. I'll holler at you later. Peace.